I'm going to start my painting. The morning kind of slipped away, but I will get this done. My husband made some great meatballs for dinner. Great. Avocado, but it's pretty dark green. That's sketched out. I have some colors. I'm just having some tea. I have my tea. I just wanted to show you. I am going to do a studio tour, and I did a little clip of this you may have seen, but I have my color chart here that matches my palette. So easy to keep track of the colors if I need to refill it, which I do. I just put in some burnt sienna, but I have to fill. This is Ma Mère Bleu. That's the brand. It's a French brand, but it's from Italy, so it's written in Italian. Terra di Siena Bucata, burnt. It's burnt toast, no, burnt sienna. So I added some of that. I use different brands, but it's really nice. Get painting. So keeping track of the days, each day during this self-quarantine. You know, the days can blend together, and it seems like I get a later start. I've been sleeping later. I do like getting up early and doing the painting before the day starts, just with a cup of coffee before breakfast. But somehow, that hasn't been working. I've been painting a little later. I really want to kind of plan my day again. I have my schedule for the day and for the week. I have classes, take Italian on Monday, which I've mentioned. And then I have some scheduled, like I have a friend Zoom on Friday nights, and meetings, some for work, and painting, getting different ways to display my work. So I try to give the day some division. I have to get to doing my studio tour of my home studio. I want to get that done. And I do want to paint the watermelon, which I thought I was going to be doing, but again, I'm not. I have to cut it. I have the whole melon, so I have to cut it. Maybe it's getting sweeter as it sits there. It's really not in season, but I just thought, hey, it would be good to paint. And I saw it. I was like, okay. I think that's American Idol on in the background. So they're doing the episodes from home now. I think it's the first one that I noticed. That is from home. Need my Bounty paper towel. And sometimes meetings come up on Zoom, but I like to keep a continuity because it helps break up the week. So certain people will meet at certain times during the week, or I have different schedules going on for work. So trying to keep my studio going from home. So always facing challenges there. But one thing about painting from home is you don't have far to go. And I'm really trying to, always reworking the space so that it works better. Funny, because I work very large too, paper that's bigger than I am. And here I am doing these little, paintings, which I love just as much. I like this space, but sometimes if I do work on the floor, like if I'm going to paint on the floor, I'll put down the clear plastic that you would use, like when someone's painting a house that they would use. And I just put that as a big drop cloth. And that way I could put my palette on it. And I could, put the paper down and everything and work that way. But for these, this is very comfortable. And I like having the setup where I can just go to it because, you want to think about what you're going to paint and do you have all your supplies. But if you have everything set where you have a little work area, so important. It's so much easier to get to work if you don't have to worry about taking everything out, setting it up. And let's shift this. It actually got shifted a little bit. It was meant to be a studio space / storage space for some of my additional art and supplies beyond the studio, and just so I could have a setup when I'm not painting outdoors or I'm at home. And it turned into kind of a storage closet. Brought it back to a storage closet, but for my art. And now bringing it back to a workspace. Still a little bit of storage, but it's a nice setup, and I'm happy with it. So for those of you who like to paint or starting out, it's really nice, calming, and soothing. I would say just go for it. Or if you haven't for a while, pick up your paintbrush or whatever it is, if you're drawing or whatever, and just start. So nice about the watercolor brush. So far using one size. I'm pretty much sticking with, this is an 8. I've been using a 6. I just picked this up, so. And these are set up like postcards on the back. I'm not going to use it that way. I really appreciate you tuning in and having a chat with you. Again, if there's something you want me to cover, or with the art or the space, how I set it up, stay tuned for my video of my studio, my tour of my studio for that. But also let me know, write a comment. Please subscribe to me on YouTube if you haven't. Share with your friends. I really do appreciate that. And you could leave a comment right on this in YouTube if you scroll down to the end under the video, and then you'll see, and it'll say leave comment. Just keep scrolling down. That's on all YouTube. And otherwise, you can leave it on Facebook. Keep doing. We're going to get through this and find a new way, the new normal. Have a wonderful evening. Have a wonderful day. Stay inside. Stay safe. Eat healthy. And until next time, take care.